What's up, guys? Keith coming to you. And today this video is going to be about mindset and your mindset in the gym or life, anything that you really, you got to push yourself, anything you got to physically do. This information is going to help you out regardless of it be anything in life, from your sport to what you do, homework, anything you do. But let's gear it towards fitness for now. Okay, so as of last fall, I decided that I wanted to gain weight. I went from 152 to I'm probably right now 179 because I'm cutting some fat, trying to get down. But I did a lot of research on mindset. Use bodybuilding.com. I'll post a link in this video. And mostly with what you want to do is, let's say, okay, this is about goal setting too. You got a goal. Long-term goals are goals big goals. Pretty much like you want to win a bodybuilding competition, or in your sport, let's say you're trying to get a college scholarship. Get a college scholarship. That's a long-term goal. Okay, guys? So with your long-term goals, what you want to do to keep your motivation and see why you're going towards this long-term goal. Because if you just set a long-term goal, guys, you're going to lose track of why you're going for it. You're going to be like, you got this goal far out, months, weeks away, but you're clueless. It's like knowing the destination that you want to go to, but having no route. Okay, so guys, the thing that I looked up was setting things that you can do, actually do. You're in control, because you're going to gain confidence from that. And every single day, what you're going to want to do is, your goal is to win a bodybuilding competition. Let's say you got 3 months to train for it. Okay? What I did was, I bought one of these where I track my workouts. I track pretty much my stats. I track everything from my sets, my reps, what the workout's going to be, the time, how the workout went. I checked, the measurement of my arms, chest, waist, body fat, body fat caliber. That thing really, if you're training for a competition, you got to make sure when you show up, you're ready to go. And right now, if you have things that you can do every single day that you're in control of, okay, let's say your regular life, you're used to getting up around 10, 11 a.m. usually on your every single day basis. Why don't you get up early, set the alarm early? You're in control of getting up, setting the alarm. I mean, it's just a choice, guys. When you wake up, you're in control of that. If you want to become a sponsored athlete, you're in control of emailing all these companies. But if you want to be a sponsored athlete, just remember there's tons of people. I'm not a sponsored athlete. I would love to be one. I'm training to do that. Become a sponsored athlete, training for competition. I got high goals. But every single day, once you set like something, you do it and keep on doing it, and you set it every day. You want to, focus on your reps. Instead of going in the gym with nothing in mind. You could be like, okay, today's chest, but how are you gonna know what you did last chest workout to improve off of? Okay, so if you have something from before that you can, let's say you did 150 on the bench, and then you say you want to get your reps done, you put it down. Because if you just go into the gym not knowing, you don't know, it's not going to be worth anything. So take what you're in control of. You're in control of how much you're going to do, how many reps, how many sets. Here's a big one. I look at this every time I go into the gym. And every time I'm like ready, fatigue, failure, you ever get in that mindset where you're like, I'm done. Like, you don't want to continue doing the workout. You do, but your body's just physically can't do it no more. Put this in your mind. You're in control of effort. And how much effort you put into something day in and day out, you control that. You are in charge of that. That's where you get confidence. You say, okay, I can do this. I'm in control of this. And if you just set these goals, you did 150 last time, raise your weight, go 160, do more reps. Instead of doing 3 sets, do 4. I mean, if you fail, you drop a little bit of weight. You're in control, just watch this stuff. I know I've been tracking my progress. Right now, my weak spot's my chest. So, guys, find your weaknesses too, turn them into strengths. Find your weak spots, look at what you can do, and just go after it. Every week, I mean, I change it up. Someday, I usually do leg day on Monday. Now, because, I don't know, beginning of the week, you do leg day, it's like, wakes you up for the rest of the week, pretty much, guys. And, anything that you are going towards, your long-term goals, remember, these short-term goals. Long-term goal to win a bodybuilding competition, you know what you're going to have to do? Train at least 5. At least give yourself 2 days rest, maybe 1 day rest of the week. And, guys, whatever you're training, your goal is to bulk. Then you're going to want to do heavy sets and lower amount. You're going to do, not heavy sets, heavier reps and less sets. And you guys can take your rest time. Rest time's huge too, guys. If you're cut that rest time down. Well, right now I'm cutting, and my rest time's between 30 to 45 seconds. So that's a huge thing too. If you're going to get a better pump. Today I was really hydrated. Make sure you guys are getting a lot of water too before you get in the gym. Especially if you take a pre-workout or a creatine. Make sure you're getting that water. And if you're, let's say, what I was saying is a bodybuilding competition. Let's say you wanna enter your first bodybuilding competition. I'll be doing this in July, and you wanna win. Okay, so what's it gonna take? You're gonna have all these guys who are training for the same thing as you. Okay. Now, if you look at what you can control day in, day out, throughout the week, throughout the months, before that competition, and then you show up to competition, you give it your all, every single day, what more could you have done? You controlled your effort every single day, day in and day out. You followed your short-term goals, like hitting the gym, hitting chest every Monday, hitting legs every Wednesday, hitting back every Friday. You're doing your combination lifts like bench, deadlift, squat, doing some pull-ups. You're doing isolation lifts. You're targeting those spots that are weak to make them grow, to become stronger. What more can you do, guys? I've done this. Like mental struggles. I had struggles in wrestling mentally. It was my end of my sophomore year. I got eliminated first round of districts, and I thought, hey, I got 2 more years. I got to focus on what I can control, and I did it in practice. So then when all the stuff I controlled, effort, I controlled taking the guy down, going at him. But if you look at what you can control day in and day out, life is you're gonna accomplish a lot more. You're doing your homework. Look at, distractions, cell phone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Put it aside. You're in control of putting that phone aside, setting time towards your homework, your studies, all that good kind of stuff, You gotta just focus. The whole thing. You ever see the Rock workout? Dwayne Johnson? He's always, before he goes to hit his set, he says focus. Because he's in control of how he's focusing on his workout. And if you just focus on your goals, once you have short-term goals too, guys, you can see them mentally. You're going to be able to see, if I got to hit this many sets, you're going to see it before you get into the gym. You got to hit lat pull-downs, 10 to 12 sets. You're just visualizing the weight, pulling it down, going at it, guys. So you're going to visualize it. These short-term goals are easier to see than that long-term goal, which it's if you set the path, then you follow it, then you make it to your own destination. And, once you're there, there's so much success. And, find out what supplements, do your research. If you're working out and you're dedicated, determined, you want to be consistent, you want to be sponsored athlete, you want to be all this stuff, you want to be one of the best, just think about how many other people are going for it too. You're going to have to give it your all, and once you give it your all, what more can you do? So look at what you can do instead of just going in it mindlessly, not focusing on anything. You're just going through the motions. You want to have a consistent plan to get to the end. So start writing down these goals, these short-term goals. Write your long-term goal, break it down into short-term goal. What you can do day in, day out, through the week. Track progress. Track your arm size, your chest, neck size, legs. You will be able to see if you are gaining results instead of going in through it, just going in and day out. So, guys, as I said, any questions, comments, post them below. Me post more videos on what you guys want to hear. I love helping people through fitness. I'm a firm. I love fitness. It's great. You guys have a good day, guys. Thank you.